Good morning, Outdoor Office family. You know what I'm looking at here? Well, if you guessed right, I have to replace a pressure and temperature switch on my hot water heater. So, yeah, what's that? TikTok? Oh no, oh no, no, no. But I'm going to show you how to easily replace a pressure and temperature switch on your hot water heater. It's not that hard at all. It's just it's just a little frustrating when you come down here to try to wash some clothes and all, try to be that good hubby, and you see water in the floor and you're like, what's going on? I tried to fix it by taking this your lever here, opening and closing it a couple times to see if I could get it to reseat. It would not, so we are going to switch it out, and I'm going to take you through all the steps. So let me go get the pressure switch, tape, putty, all that good stuff, and then I'll guide you through it. Be back in just, well, about a half hour for me, about a second for y'all. All right, like I said, got my painter's light up here, but went and got my temperature and pressure safety relief valve. We'll get it out of the box here. I'll do all this with one hand. Show you here real quick. Show you the internals. There's your spring. Your valve seat is that dull brass to the shiny brass, and I will show you what the other one looks like once we get it out. But there's your pressure and temperature switch. So now the fun stuff. What you need to do first is turn your cold water side off. Then I like to come down here. Depends on if you have electric or natural gas, which we have natural gas. I am going to turn my burner to where it's just on the pilot. You can still see the green light flashing right there on this side right here. So my pilot is still on. Here's my drain valve. Now I have to go find a piece of hose, or I can crack this. Since I have a floor drain here in the basement, I'm probably just going to crack it and let it take it down itself. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just open this valve real quick. It's not going to be too hard to do, so be right back. I don't know if you can hear it, but you kind of hear that gurgling sound. That right there means the water is trickling down. I'm going to open this bottom valve here and let it go a little faster. Some drain valves should have a handle on them. Not all of them do. So we're just going to let this trickle out here. Like I said, I don't have, my garden hoses are put up and they're covered about 18 inches worth of snow that we've gotten, and so I'm just going to let it go just a little bit right here. But the best way would be to take a small garden hose with the 3/4 thread right to your drain, but we don't have that luxury today, so we'll just let it bleed off here a little bit. When you don't have a hose, you improvise. Spray it into a bucket and it'll direct it right over to floor drain right there. So we'll get it drained here in just a little bit. All right, when you have no more water coming out of your overflow pipe, now what you can do, disconnect your overflow here and then take your valve out. Now your valve is going to be a little warm because you've had hot water coming through it. So if your hands are sensitive, just wear a pair of gloves. But I'm not going to show you how to use a pair of channel locks and to take this pipe off. Or do you want me to? All right, we'll try with one hand. Give me 1 second. Thing loose. Let me adjust my pliers, hold on. All right, got a good grip. All right, remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. All right, let's get this thing out of here. See how hot it's gonna be? No, there we go. What we'll do is we'll clean the threads up on here, put some new tape, new dope, and now, the fun part. Got to get a good grip on this one. Twist it out. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So lefty, you want this thing to come back to you like this. So let me get my pliers on it and get a good grip. We'll go again. All right, I tried to show you. I tried to show you what it would look like, but this thing is on there tight, but we're getting it here. I'll just show you right here. Okay, so you can see the stem that's out, and you see that little gap right down in there. Now watch this. With the stem closed, that should seat, but you see all that corrosion down in there? That's why it's not seating. So, but for 11-year-old hot water heater and pressure relief, it was time to change it anyway. So I'm gonna get this out. We'll look at it further compared to a new one to an old one. Yep, that's the old one. Let's go over here. We'll just put them right up here on top of each other. All right, old one, new one. Kind of a side by side. All right, so they gave me a longer extension one here. So this is gonna actually stick out from the hot water heater a little more. But all my information here, I'll just show you. Let me find it. Right there. Oh. Right when I had it. See where it says extension 3 inches? Well, that's what I requested from the shop, a 3-inch extension. Obviously, that valve was labeled wrong. So, unless I'm just completely reading it wrong, y'all leave your comments below. But we're gonna get some tape, we're gonna get some pipe dope on this, and let's get it reinstalled. All right, get us some pipe tape, get it going. Just kind of wrap it on there. You can be a little generous with it. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Just don't want it to leak. So that's how you put your Teflon tape on threads. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing back installed. Just kind of be careful when you're putting it in there. You don't want to, make sure you don't cross thread anything. Oh, condensate pump's going off. So probably just another small turn here, and we're going to be, let's go one more time. Well, I don't think we should go one more time. We'll just leave it right. Let's go one more time. Be right back. Okay, we're installed. Now, let's put our drain pipe back on here. Or overflow pipe, I should say. Now see how it kind of, well, it's hard to tell, but this is running down at an angle towards me. So once I get this tightened back up, I will straighten it all up. And I'm eating that copper fitting up. All right, that's good enough, hand tight. Let's just take this thing. Trying to do thing with one arm. It's kind of hard. We'll just kind of straighten that pipe up just a little bit. New pressure relief valve. Drain is installed, so we're not leaking anymore. So what we're going to do, everything's back on. I am going to come over here to the hot water side and turn on the hot water. All right, and what's going to happen is when I start putting water back into the system, you're going to hear a bunch of air come out of here, so just bear with me. All right, the water's back on. And if there's any air in the system, I've got the hot water side on here, so make sure. Oh, it doesn't look like we got, there we go. Here comes the air. Oh, that's not cool. Get a bunch of sediment out of the pipe so that can run down here in a while. Ooh. Those pipes hadn't run for a while. But, yep. Good flow. Almost. You kind of see the smoke rising a little bit there. We got hot water. Air is out of the system. Alright, now that we purged the air out of the system, making sure our drain valve is completely shut off, no leaks here, no leaks here, I am going to turn the pilot light back to here. Basically where we had it set to begin with. So everything is good to go. Oh, my halo shining over me with my painter's light. How about that? Oh, get that out of the way. All right, so that is how you replace your pressure and temperature switch on a hot water heater. Pretty easy. When you have all your tools, the right tools, should take you about a half hour to do. It's taking me a little longer because stop and start and videoing for you guys to show you how to do it and save you a couple bucks without having to call a plumber out. Just kind of follow those steps. If I did anything wrong, comment below. I'm always about learning. But y'all be good. And this is Larry Johnson from the Outdoor Office. And always remember, no matter what the season, we got you in our sights. I hope this video helped. If it did, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for all your support, and we will talk to y'all later.